As well. Welcome. For today, son of President Bola Tinubu, Seyi Tinubu, is optimistic that his father will deliver on the renewed hope mandate. In a video that has gone viral, he said his father is the hope that Nigerians have been looking for.
Thank you for the faith you have in our president, and I guarantee you, President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu will not fail. Nigeria, the hope that we've been looking for and hoping for is here. The president that we've all wanted is here. I guarantee you, my brother.
All right, to some reactions now. Raymond says to this, he said, but of course, anyone can deliver. The question is, deliver what? Campaign promises or selfish ambitions? He said, fuel subsidy is gone. Yet, the government can't give a reasonable definite price, allowing oil marketers to determine how much fuel is being sold. And for Joel, he says, it's not about delivery that matters, but credibility is being questioned and people are beginning to lose hope in the system, and it's not a good sign. Talabi says the available evidence does not support that assertion. With hike in education fee in all unity schools and universities, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already a progressive, regressive. Awolowo is now no for education. And Sadiq says, nice leader in reaction to Seyi there, assuring the people that his father is on his toes, hitting the ground running for a better tomorrow for everyone. Well, former militant Asari Dokubo is still in the news, and he has threatened that Boko Haram will be a child's play if the Rivers State Governor, Sim Fubara, makes effort against his private army, that's Dokubo's militia, that he claims is working for President Bola Tinubu. He's reacting to the claims that Fubara would hunt his foot soldiers. We'll take that video now and come back for some reactions.
This day when Nnamdi Kanu put 100 million bounty for in Oga head is a poor one here, so we can head. That I know get mouth to talk. Because since he said we know they look for trouble. But if Yanga they sleep, trouble can't wake out. Bingo collect. Do anyhow. Boko Haram will be a shite place. Because he no look for somebody trouble. He dey on their own. He dey even help. He say make we no help. In they talk because the Enrique election put them somewhere.
Okay, so Chuk says Asari Dokubo should know his limits. His anyhow talk these days is getting too much. How can you be warning the governor of your state? How? And hit the ground running, tweeting at Emi. He says, who would doubt that Asari Dokubo and his militia are the unknown gunmen in southeast Nigeria? Damian says Asari Dokubo with an illegal army is threatening a sitting governor. Security agencies just they look like say them know they see anything. Foreign investors will love this. Okay, says the best time for Mr. President to dislink from Asari is now. Cut him down and cut off quick. By the way, about a week after Dokubo claims his army is for the President Tinubu, neither the President nor the presidency has addressed the public on that to probably set the record straight. Away from that, the Department of State Services, DSS, has denied any wrongdoing following the rearrest of the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, after he was granted bail by a federal high court. On Twitter Wednesday, its spokesperson, Peter Afunaya, said the DSS has not broken any law in the way it is handling Emefiele's case. This reaction came in response to widespread public outcry following the face-off between operatives of the DSS and the Nigerian Correctional Service on Tuesday. And in case you missed that drama, let's bring it back before reactions.
This is what the DSS has done. See what DSS
This is what DSS has turned the country into.
Statement by DSS yesterday. It says aggressive and overzealous. Nigerians admired the modus operandi of the DSS before now, but with the way things played out yesterday, I'm sure Nigerians have lost trust and confidence in the DSS. For Cherry, it says this DSS is becoming an embarrassment to the entire nation with the way they jump into every matter. Having been granted bail by the court, shouldn't the accused remain in prison custody pending when his bail conditions are met? What is all this national embarrassment for? Big Graph says, inasmuch as I am against the rascality of the DSS, same Emefiele was flouting court orders as a CBN governor, especially during the financial scam called currency change. He never knew a day like this would come. Power is transient. And away from that now, the Senate on Wednesday condemned the Monday sit at home in the southeast geopolitical zone of the country, and they've asked the federal government to collaborate with the Finnish government and extradite a pro-Biafran agitator Simon Ekpa for prosecution. Another prayer that was before the Senate yesterday was the recommendation to ask the federal government of Nigeria to free Nnamdi Kanu based on court orders, but that was rejected, and their reason is that it would amount to sub judice as the matter is still in court. Now let's have some reactions to this as it went down on Twitter yesterday. Rahman says it's long overdue, even though most of the European countries are not sincere in their life for better African countries. For Kelvin Henshaw, he says, what are the charges that would be leveled on him for Finland to send him here? If we had a good judiciary system, they would have gladly sent him here for trial if presumed guilty. He's a citizen of Finland and they do not trust our judiciary system. Also reacting to this is Man of Grace, who says, why not tell the president to order the release of Kanu as ordered by the court? Even though I do not support sitting at home every Monday in which innocent lives are being wasted at will, but the DSS disobedience of court order costs those sit at home others. And finally, Socrates in reaction says, but if you pull Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you pull this through, I would declare eternal maximum respect for you. Bring that criminal back home. And finally today, we'll take a video of growing concerns about the continued traffic in parts of Abuja blamed on the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because he's yet to move into the presidential villa for renovation reasons.
This is artificial traffic caused by President Tinubu. He lives in Asokoro. He has not moved to the villa yet. And every morning while he comes to work, they block the road for like 30 minutes. And when he's going back in the evening, they also block the road for like 30 minutes. So you guys going to your office, you get to stay on the road for like 1 hour just to wait for President Tinubu to go to work every day. You can see the line. Every day. It happens every day. Every day. How do we continue in this? Because one man wants to go to work, he refused to move into Aso Rock. He goes to work from his house. You don't have to block people from going to their own offices. Man, this is very bad. Very bad. I've been here for 25 minutes. I'm still going to wait again for another 20 minutes. Nigeria. It's very absurd.
Uncle, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, so in reaction to this, a lot of persons are suggesting on the internet that because he's making history as the first president to stay outside of the presidential villa, it has been under renovation in past administrations, but the president had to move to other segments, other apartments in same villa, maybe to avoid issues like this, and primarily because of security, why it's even the reason why they are causing this hold up, artificial traffic, as the owner of the video called it. So what do you really think of this? And people are actually wondering, so you know Abuja, we're not used to traffic. So some people say he wants to bring Lagos to Abuja too.
Well, people would always react to issues like this,
Sure.
but from what the person that has the video said, it's really crazy to say because one person, even though he's #1 citizen of the country, is going to work, then I should come to my work late, and others should come to their work late. When we're already suffering the low productivity created by petrol subsidy removal, people don't even go to work. Then the ones that manage to get petrol to go to work, then they have to wait for another about an hour on the road from that video to get to work. I don't think it's right. So what my suggestion would be as a Nigerian is for the president to ensure that whatever is keeping him from getting to the villa should be hastened up so that, Nigerians, the suffering is just too much. People are
Definitely,
frustrated.
coming from all
Really,
angles.
yes.
And the son is reassuring us that his father is on top of his game and things will just be better maybe by tomorrow.
But it's interesting, Nigerians are really, really keeping tabs of everything that is happening, putting everyone on their toes. So I'm sure the president has a listening ear and will do the needful to avert this suffering.